Hello friends, in this video we will discuss about some important problems of determinants. Number 1, show that the value of the determinant is equal to x minus y minus z minus x into xy plus yz plus zx. This is a very good question. This is from the NCERT book. Solution: this is your determinant x, y, z, x square, y square, z square, yz, zx, xy. Clearly, we need to find the factors x minus y minus z, and z minus x. So, we'll start from row 1. See, in row 1, this is x square, yz. In row 2, it is y square, zx. If I write the operation, row 1 changes to row 1 minus row 2. It will be x minus y, then x square minus y square, then it is yz minus zx. Similarly, if I write row 2 changes to row 2 minus row 3. Now I did the operation row 2 minus row 3. It will be y minus z, y square minus z square, and zx minus xy, z square xy. You can clearly see the factor x minus y in row 1. It is x minus y. If I factorize it, I will get x minus y into y minus z, and this is nothing but, if I take common minus z, I will get x minus y. Similarly, in row 2, it is y minus z, y minus z, oh sorry, this will be x plus y. This is y minus z into y plus z, and then it is, if I take common minus x, it is y minus z. The column 3, row 3 will be z square xy. Now from row 1 and from row 2, we can take the factors x minus y and y minus z common. So it will be x minus y into y minus z. Determinant of 1, it is x plus y. By mistake I have written here y minus z. Okay, this is minus z. From row 2, it is 1, y plus z, it is minus x, and now it is z square xy. Now after the operation, r1 changes to r1 minus r2. Why this? Because if I subtract y plus z from x plus y, I will get x plus y minus z, it is x minus z. So your row 1 changes to x minus y into y minus z, 1 minus 1 0, x plus y minus y plus z, this is x minus z, minus z minus plus x, it is again x minus z, it is 1 y plus z minus x, z square xy. So if I can take common x minus z from your row 1, I will have x minus y into y minus z into x minus z. This is 0, 1 z, 1 y plus z, z square, 1 minus x xy. Now it's time to make this 0. If I write column 2 changes to column 2 minus column 3, I will get the product of the factors x minus y into y minus z into x minus z into 0 1 z 1 minus 1 0 y plus z minus x minus minus plus, it is x plus y plus z. This is z square minus xy. This is 1 minus x xy. From this, now expanding along row 1, I will have, see, row 1 has 2 0, so it will be simpler if I expand along row 1. So it is x minus y, y minus z into x minus z. Expanding along row 1, I will get 1 into this z square minus xy minus z into this z into x plus y plus z. Now this is x minus y, y minus z into x minus z. Expand it, z square minus xy zx yz, and then it is z square. After cancelling z square, I will have minus of x minus y, y minus z, x minus z. This is xy yz plus zx. Now if I multiply by this minus in this factor, it will convert into z minus x. So your result will be x minus y into y minus z into z minus x into xy plus yz plus zx. Now it is question number 2. Show that the value of this a minus b minus c twice b twice c twice a b minus c minus a twice c twice a twice b c minus a minus b is equal to a plus b plus c whole cube. So how to find this solution? This is determinant of a minus b minus c twice b twice c twice a b minus c minus a twice c twice a twice b c minus a minus b. You can clearly see we need to find the factors a plus b plus c. If I write row 1 changes to row 1 plus row 2 plus row 3, because in a row 1 I have a minus b minus c. If I add twice b and twice c here, it will become a plus b plus c. Similarly, twice a plus b minus c minus a and plus twice c, it will be b plus c plus a. So your row 1 changes to a plus b plus c. Similarly, a plus b plus c, and it is a plus b plus c. Twice b twice c, b minus c minus a, twice b twice c, this is c minus a minus b. Now from row 1 you can take common the constant a plus b plus c. This is a common factor, so it is 1 1 1. This is twice b, this is b minus c minus a, this is again twice b, this is twice c, this is twice c, and c minus a minus b. Now we need to make 0, and this is twice b and this is b minus c minus a. If I subtract column 1 minus column 2, if I add the operation, column 1 changes to column 1 minus column 2, and similarly column 2 changes to column 2 minus column 3, I will have 1 minus 1 0, 1 minus 1 0. So I am just trying to make zeros here. 1 minus 1 0, twice b minus c minus c I will get. Again from twice b, if I subtract this, I will have a plus b plus c, and twice c minus twice c, again 0. 1 minus 1 0, b minus c minus a. If I subtract twice b from this, I will have minus of a plus b plus c. and if I subtract this from twice c, I'll have a plus b plus c. 1 twice b, c minus a minus b. Now if I expand along row 1, because row 1 has more zeros, if I expand along row 1, I will have a plus b plus c into 1 into anything is that thing. So 1 into a plus b plus c into a plus b plus c, I will have a plus b plus c whole square minus 0 into this 0. So the result will be a plus b plus c whole square into this a plus b plus c whole cube. This is a simple question. This is also a question of NCERT book. Now it's time to solve question number 3. This is also a question of NCERT book. Show that this is equal to twice x plus y plus z whole cube. This is just like the question number 2. Here you need to find the factors x plus y plus z. So the solution is equal to, first write this, x plus y plus twice z. This is z, x, y plus z plus twice x, y plus y, z plus x plus twice y. Now we need to find the factor x plus y plus z. Acha. Now if I add column 1 is equal to column 1 plus column 2 plus column 3. After this operation, this determinant will be is equal to twice of x plus y plus z. See, in column 1 I have x plus y plus twice z. In column 2 x, in column 3 y. If I add them, then it will be twice x, twice y and twice z. So I am getting 2 into x plus y plus z. Similarly, it is y plus z plus twice x. If I add them, then I will have twice x, twice y and twice z. Clearly it is equal to 2 into x plus y plus z, again 2 into x plus y plus z. It is x, this is y plus z plus twice x, this is y, z plus x plus twice y. Now from column 2, column 1, you can take common 2 into x plus y plus z. It becomes 1 1 1 x, y plus z plus twice x, y z plus x plus twice y. Now I will try to make 0 in column 1. If I write row 1 is equal to row 1 minus row 2 and row 2 is equal to row 2 minus row 3, I will have 2 into x plus y plus z. 1 minus 1 is 0, again 1 minus 1, 0. X minus this is twice x. If I subtract this from this, I will have minus of x plus y plus z. Y minus y, 0. Now what is 1 minus 1? 0. Y plus z plus twice x minus x, it will be equal to x plus y plus z. Y minus this, it will be equal to minus of x plus y plus z, and this is x into x, z plus x plus twice pi. Now if I expand along column 1, because column 1 consisting of 2 0, so it will be easier to solve. So if I expand along column 1, I will have 1 into this, minus into minus, plus x plus y plus z whole square minus 0. So your result will be equal to 2 into x plus y plus z whole cube. This is a NCERT books question. Now it is question number 4. This is a very important question. Show that a square plus 1 ab ca, ab b square plus 1 ac bc c square plus 1, this is equal to 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square. This is a very important question, star mark on the question. So solution, this is a square plus 1 ab ca, ab b square plus 1 cb, ac bc c square plus 1. We need to find this factor 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square. Now in row 1 I'll multiply by the constant a, in row 2 I'll multiply by the constant b, and in row 3 we'll multiply by the constant c. So this is 1 by a b c, a into a square plus 1, this is a square b, a square c, multiply by the constant b. In row 2 I'll have a into b square, b into b square plus 1, b square c, and in row 3 multiply by the constant c, it is c square a, c square b, c into c square plus 1. Now from column 1 I can take common a, in column 2 take common b, in column 3 take common c. It will be abc by abc, a square plus 1, b square, c square. After taking the constants a, b, c common from column 1, column 2 and column 3, I will have a square plus 1, b square, c square. Similarly a square, b square plus 1, c square, again a square, b square, c square plus 1. Now you can clearly see in row 1 a square plus 1, a square, row 2 b square plus 1, b square, c square, c square, c square plus 1. If I add row 1 with row 2 with row 3, I will have a square plus 1, b square plus c square. So clearly I can write r1 is equal to r1 plus r2 plus r3. Here abc cancelled, so it becomes 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square, again 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square, 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square. It is b square plus 1, b square, c square, c square, c square plus 1. From row 1 I can take common the factor 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square common, so it becomes 1 b square c square, 1 b square plus 1 c square, 1 b square c square plus 1. Now it's time to expand. To expand we try to make 0 in that row or that column through which we'll expand. Now if I expand along row 1, I'll try to make the elements of row 1 0. So I can write column 1 changes to column 1 minus column 2, and column 2 changes to column 2 minus column 3. So I am getting 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square multiplied to the determinant 1 minus 1 0, 1 minus 1 0, it is 1, b square minus b square plus 1 minus 1, b square plus 1 minus b square, it is 1, this is b square, c square minus c square, it is 0, and c square minus c square plus 1 minus 1. So after expanding along row 1, I will have 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square into 1 into minus minus plus 1 minus 0. So multiply by this, you will have 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square. This is very important question. Here the number second step, number third steps are the vital steps you need to remember during exam. Now it is time to solve question number 5. Show that the determinant 1 plus a square minus b square twice ab twice ab 1 minus a square plus b square minus twice a twice b twice a 1 minus a square minus b square is equal to 1 plus a square plus b square whole cube. This is a bit difficult question for the beginners. The solution: 1 plus a square minus b square, this is twice ab, this is twice b, twice ab 1 minus a square minus b square minus twice a minus twice b twice a 1 minus a square minus b square. See, clearly we need to find the factor 1 plus a square plus b square. So your column 1 is 1 plus a square minus b square. If I multiply in column 2 by a constant minus b, it will become 2b square. If I add them, I will have 1 plus a square minus b square plus 2b square. And see here, if I multiply by minus sign, minus b, it is minus 2ab, and plus 2ab, it is 0. Okay, so if I write column 1 changes to column 1 plus minus b into column 2, it becomes 1 plus a square plus b square, because it is minus b into minus 2b, it is 2b square. If I add them, I will have 1 plus a square plus b square. Here it is 2ab into minus 2ab, it will be 0. And for this, if I multiply by minus b, it is minus b into this. Now if I add them, it is b into 1 plus a square plus b square, and this is 0. Okay, and similarly in column 2, if I write column 2 plus a into column 3, here column 2 is equal to column 2 plus a into column 3. Why a into? This is minus 2b. If I multiply by a, it is minus 2ab. If I add them, it will be 0. This is 0. Here it is 1 minus a square plus b square. If I multiply by a, this is 2a square. If I add them, I will have 1 plus a square plus b square. These things are tricky. You have to notice how I am making the factor 1 plus a square plus b square. Now here, if I multiply by the constant a here, I will get a into 1 minus a square minus b square. Now if I add them, I will have minus of a into 1 plus a square plus b square. And the column 3 is minus twice b, twice a 1 minus a square minus b square. Now clearly from column 1 and column 2, you can take the constants 1 plus a square plus b square common. So it is 1 plus a square plus b square whole square. This is 1 0 b, this is 0 1 minus a, minus 2b twice a 1 minus a square minus b square. So I am getting the factor 1 plus a square plus b square twice, from 1 from the column 1 and 1 from the column 2. So it is square. Now again, if I multiply your column 1 by twice b and column 1 by minus twice a, I can write column 3 changes to column 3 plus column 3 plus twice b into column 1 and minus twice a into column 2. I will get 1 plus a square plus b square whole square, determinant of 1 0 b 0 1 c. See, this is minus twice b. If I multiply by 2b into column 1, 2b into 1 minus 2b and minus 2a into 0, this is minus 2b plus 0, it is 0. In here it is twice a. If I multiply by twice b in column 1, it is twice b into 0, and for this minus twice a into 1. So I am getting twice a plus 0 minus twice a, it is also 0. And for this it is 1 minus a square minus b square, multiply by twice b, it is twice b square, and by minus twice a, it is plus 2a square. So I am getting 1 plus a square plus b square. Clearly from column 3, you can take the constant 1 plus a square plus b square as a common factor. So it is 1 plus b square plus a square whole cube. So it is 1 0 b 0 1 c 0 0 1. Now expanding along row 1, I will get Now expanding along row 1, I'll get 1 into 0 into 0, this is 0, sorry, 1 into 1, 0, and 0 into c, it is 0. So it is 1 plus a square plus b square whole cube. This is also a very good problem of NCERT book.